morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Labor Day weekend, and I am going to work again, like I always do. This morning I've been thinking a lot about credit card debt and living paycheck to paycheck, which is what most of this world does, and how we are literally, most of us, only one paycheck away from being on the streets. There is no lie about that. Obviously, we know the economy's bad. I've been thinking about how this all happens too. It's like a trickle-down effect. These days, it really takes two incomes to support any household, whether you're just a couple or you have children still in the house. It really does take two incomes. So a lot of times when you are single and you're used to a lifestyle with two people take out credit cards to try and live in that same lifestyle. But what you end up doing is going into extreme debt, like 30% interest rate on cards. You won't pay them off. You'll be dead before you pay them off. I mean, if you're making minimum payments, you'll never pay them off. So I've been making a financial plan for myself. It's rude and eye-opening and staring me in the face. It's ugly. I'm the kind of person that likes to, in the past, changing today, instead of facing my bills head on, they would start stacking up on the table, and I would leave them there for weeks and months at a time, making minimum payments, not wanting to see how much the debt really is right now. And when you make less money than you used to, it starts to snowball, and the next thing you know, it's complete disaster, and you wonder how you're going to get out. But I believe God has a plan. I know I paid off a lot of massive debt before the last 4 years have happened, and now I'm kind of having to clean up the rest of my mess, and it's hard. It's going to take a while, and if you don't make more money, you just can't pay that off like to make any headway. So I want to encourage you guys, don't give up the fight. I know some of you are like me, you got to work 2 and 3 jobs just to make any headway, and really what happens to people, and myself, is what comes first is food and gas and housing. I mean, if you can't put food on the table and you need gas in your gas tank, that credit card bill and those other bills that you have to pay, they're going to come last. And I think creditors realize that. It's a hard place to be, and I totally get it. I certainly get it. And you know what, you guys, here's what I'm thinking. We came into this world alone, born by our mother and father, and we leave this world alone. We come in without debt, and even if we leave with debt, they can't chase after us in heaven, right? So it's how we manage our lives and our money while we're here. And I joke with my sister. I said, we could be like, those Walton sisters that used to knit and maybe have cats, and anyway, they were funny, but we joked that we were going to grow old and be like that, but we don't want someone to find us under a bridge somewhere homeless, and then we're going to shout out, hey, can someone get us some Arby's or McDonald's? We'll even split it. I mean, you don't want to end up like that, but that's where we are, people. A lot of people, we're dealing with this. We need to help everybody else around us, because you know what? Most of the world is only a paycheck away from this happening to them. I just pray we can turn this all around. And I don't know, I know it's kind of a serious post, you guys, and there's so many of you who are doing fantastic, and I'm so happy for you. Life has turned out well for you, but there may be a day where you might not be in the same situation. Life can turn on a dime, and just remember that. You could be up on the mountaintop, spiritually, financially, emotionally, everything's going perfect, and then something can change. And the whole chain reaction happens, and you're in a different place. It's how you deal with it when you're there. You got to let it make you stronger, and then help other people on the way. And so anyway, that's what my post is about today, and I gotta get to work, but you guys have a beautiful Sunday, okay? Okay, love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.